Hi guys, this is Kenya and this is the KB View. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and share the video. And please, if you have not, please subscribe. And if you subscribe to the channel. And if you have, thank you. But please guys, share the video. And please, if it's not too much, can you leave a comment? And the reason I wanted the comment is I mean, like, I'm just talking, right? So I don't know what you're thinking when you watch it. While I'm not making the video thinking, I hope everybody likes it and all of that, and trying to figure out that I make sure I say what's going to be pleasing to everyone. That is not my intentions. That's not possible. That's not reality. That's just not me. But I do want to know if it resonates with you, if you can relate. I would be very interested, especially for this video. I would like to know if anybody can relate, or if you just sound like you're batshit crazy, can you? But anywho, moving right along. So this video is a follow-up for the last video that I did. Hopefully you watched the last video, and if you didn't, go back and watch it, and this one will make more sense. But if not, hopefully you still get something out of it. You know what's so funny is I thought that my next video, for sure, we have to talk about what is going on right now in this world. There's so much going on. All these different Walmarts catching on fire, these different Amazon. We already had all these food facilities catching on fire, amongst all the other things, these different variants that they're coming out and testing, and so much going on that I really wanted to talk about, and I thought was going to be my next video, or in the last couple of videos. But the funny thing is, life sometimes don't line up with what you plan. It is what it is. The universe sometimes, or your spirit, or both, takes you on a path sometimes that you were not planning on, or not, you didn't see for yourself, right? You thought this was going to be it, and this is what I was going to be doing, and then something happens and changes the whole game. And what I am experiencing right now, guys, is something that happened to me, for me, not to me, for me, that has changed the game in the last couple of days. So much so that it makes me excited and a little nervous energy and anxiousness about this transformation and where this journey is taking me. Because here's how you know you don't know anything. I just knew the path that I was on and my vision that I had for myself and for this channel. I just knew that was the journey and that was the path. And maybe it still is. However, what I am experiencing right now is showing me otherwise. And I desperately want to give you and myself the most authentic version of this being they call Kenya, whatever that looks like. And so while I'm finding out, you guys are here for the journey. That's not how I planned it. I felt like there were so many other things that I knew that I needed to be talking about that will be so beneficial to you all, that I need. This was my duty. This is what I was supposed to be talking about. But it's not what I'm experiencing right now. I think it's a scripture of Ephesians 6:12. I hope it's right. I'm right. It's the scripture about how we fight. We don't fight physical, flesh and blood. We fight principalities in high places and wicked places. You know the scripture. That just jumped into my spirit but then maybe not, because not everything you don't understand is evil and wicked. Albeit it may be some, I would say that there is definitely something else going on as well. But I don't necessarily feel like everything I'm experiencing is negative. I feel like I don't understand it. But I want to assure you of something, or kind of encourage you, inspire you to trust your gut. I don't know anything. Every day I'm looking for answers and direction and guidance. Because just when you think you know something, something comes along and questions everything you thought you knew. Right when you think, how foolish. Right when you think you're close to even figuring even yourself out, something comes along and challenges even that. In the middle of you saying, I know who I am. I know what I'm here for. I know my purpose. Something comes along and challenges that theory. What do you do when you're challenged with such a challenge as that? How do you respond? How do you show up? What do you do when you're faced with things you only normally hear about? And you find yourself in a position where you have no idea how you got here because it just don't seem to line up with what you thought and who you thought you were and where you were. It makes you question everything. Well, I think that's normal. But it shouldn't cause fear. Don't jump ship just yet. Don't throw in a towel just yet. Sit up straight. Buckle up. Put your seatbelt on and get ready for the journey. Trust you. Trust your intuition. Trust the journey. Trust that you are connected and guided. And that you wouldn't be here if you couldn't be here. Is it scary? Because you don't know and you don't understand? Yes. I would trust and hope that if you are there, though, it's because you can handle it. And that's what I believe for myself. I share a lot of this stuff because I want for you the same things I want for myself. I want certainty. I want guidance. I want to know that I know. I need security in some things, in some places that the physical eye can't see right now. I need questions answered that I don't even know how to ask. I don't even know if that came out right. That's so deep it is. I have questions that I know I need answers to, but I'm not sure I even want to ask them. And I know it's all for my own growth. What is this transformation going to look like, guys? Because a shift is happening. If you sit and pay attention to how you feel from day to day, you'll also see that a shift is happening within you too. Maybe it may not be as dramatic as mine, Maybe it might be so subtle that you don't even know that it's happening, but I assure you that it's happening because a shift is happening on this planet. It's more wicked now than ever. But there's so much good still amongst us. Love wins when it's over. We win when it's all said and done. But guys, whether you know it or not, you are all on a spiritual journey. You've been on it since the day you got here. It's always been spiritual. You just wasn't aware of it. And I am not going to sit up here and tell you that it's all love and light and all positively and sunshine and rainbows and happy days. That's so far from the truth. So I can understand why a lot of people will avoid it, because it ain't what it's all cracked up to be, but it's most necessary. I don't know if you got anything for this from this video, because I'm not even sure about so much right now. But what I do know is I feel loved. I feel protected. Can you imagine being in the room that you was once shooken of, and that place now seeming to be filled with love and warmth and security and a safe place? Can you imagine going in a room of darkness and the light within you is enough to sustain you? Can you imagine hugging yourself and loving yourself and saying it's okay when you can feel the uncertainty of that statement all around you? But something in you still says, you good. You protected. Oh yes, it looks dark right now, but you chose to see right now you are good. We getting ready to take you to the next level. And unless you've been to that next level, you don't understand what it's like getting there. But I assure you that I'm up for it. I asked for it, so my mother says, and I did. Be careful what you ask for. Make sure you spiritually and physically and mentally protected and sound enough to handle what you're asking for. And take your time in asking. This is real. This is real as I can be with you right now. What am I trying to say here? I'm trying to say to you, send your love in this direction, because I need it. Send your support in this direction, because I need it. While I'm saying I'm needed, I'm just reminded of my the warrior that's in my bloodline, the ancestors that's been through this and way more and survived it, and that was triumphant. I will continue to just keep offering you me and showing you the journey. Hopefully you can get something out of it. I swear I love y'all.